Horizons beyond our earthbound concerns this Sunday and look beyond the sky toward the celestial events that each week bring our night sky guy Andrew Fazekas to join us for a talk about what's been happening in space. Andrew, how do you like that introduction? Hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
Brad, thanks.
Wrote it myself, my friend. Hey, we're getting a new view of a now familiar comet. I want to talk to you about this, which I found fascinating this week. This is the Pan-STARRS comet. Tell us about it and what we're learning about it that's new from this new view of it.
Right. So the Pan-STARRS comet, for those that haven't gone out and looked at it, is this new comet that you can see in the evening skies just after sunset, very low in the western horizon. It's visible throughout Canada. If you have a pair of binoculars, it'll definitely help. It's slowly moving up in the western sky, and it has a beautiful tail that you can even see with the naked eye now. Now, we've got a new view thanks to a NASA sun-watching satellite called Stereo B. And this satellite sits basically on the other side of the sun from where we are here on Earth. So it gives us a very unique view of the comet. And in fact, it's taken hundreds of pictures this past week of the comet passing by the sun. And what's really cool about this particular video is that it's showing the comet with the sun just off to the left side. And you also see Earth in the background as well. So it gives us a wonderful perspective of seeing this comet making a beeline between the Earth and the sun and showing this magnificent tail that stretches out for millions of kilometers out in space.
And one of the other big advances this week, I thought, a big advance, was evidence that the universe is older than some scientists thought, Andrew, nearly 14 billion years old. How did experts determine this, and what difference does this make?
Well, you know, this is a really amazing story that shows us how much we're really understanding now about the universe thanks to science and technology. So we have a satellite called Planck that's run by the European Space Agency, and Canada's very heavily involved in this, and Canadian scientists were part of an international team of astronomers that determined that the universe was older than what we thought. And this is thanks to looking at the temperature, the leftover heat from the Big Bang. So the initial explosion that started the universe that we live in has left over still some heat, very little heat. And this satellite basically mapped the entire visible universe of how this heat looks throughout the universe. And they could determine from this leftover heat from the Big Bang that it was 80 million years older, the universe, than we actually thought. So it's right now, it's estimated to be about 13.81 billion years old, the universe. And this is really basically putting us, in place, us here, humans, the Earth, our solar system, and our galaxy into this grand scheme of things that we call the universe. And we're starting slowly to put the pieces together of what our universe, this history is about, what its present day, and maybe what its future would hold.
Fascinating stuff. Our night sky guy with his eye on the sky, Andrew Fazekas, always a pleasure. Thanks a lot for this, Andrew.
My pleasure.